Hey guys, so today's video is a mini tea of things just happening on the internet that I missed over the last few days. I feel like it's just been like such a weird, hectic few days. So my social media will be in description along with my movie commentary beauty channel that I do. That will all be in description, and then let's just get into it. So the Met Gala, obviously very important event for fashion and for celebrities and just for anyone that's interested in fashion, anyone that's good at fashion, anyone fashionable, if you will, and famous. They also have a different theme every year, and obviously the fashion icon herself, Anna Wintour, is behind the Met Gala, so it's just kind of like a very important event for fashion throughout the year. I'd say along Fashion Week is like probably up there with one of the most important events of the year. So the last Met Gala event that we had pre-COVID, James Charles was invited, and he came in a less than camp outfit. I believe camp was the theme back then, and his outfit was very much Coachella, so I just feel like maybe he just should have stepped out of his box. I don't know. Liza Koshy has been kind of on the red carpet questioning, interviewing celebrities for a while, and I feel like she's kind of been more accepted into the mainstream. I feel like she did like the transfer from YouTube to mainstream pretty well. James Charles, on the other hand, no, it's giving Coachella, it's giving festival, it's giving YouTube. It's not giving Met Gala moment for me personally. So I'd rather not see him on the red carpet. Plus, obviously, him being a borderline criminal. Borderline. I'm trying to not get sued, essentially, is what I'm saying. But borderline criminal, not really adding up for me too well. And this year, some kind of a tea page posted an alleged seating plan, which we usually don't get seating plans for the Met Gala. It's kind of like a few people are announced and then you just kind of see and wait who shows up. Apparently there was a seating plan, and apparently they're going to be sprinkled in TikTokers and YouTubers, the likes of, you know, Nikita Dragun, Addison Rae, Emma Chamberlain, Charlie D'Amelio, you know, just like a bunch of kind of big people in the social media sphere, but not really in the mainstream sphere. Like, is Nikita Dragun stunning? Absolutely. But is she like a fashion icon worthy of the Met Gala? Not sure. James Charles, same thing. Addison Rae, same thing. Like, I just feel like these people aren't really Met Gala kind of people, but that's fine. Like, you don't have to be a Met Gala kind of person, you know? So yeah, people are very angry about these people being invited. Look, on the one hand, I do understand they're going to invite some social media people just to bring in a younger crowd, bring in a younger audience for the Met Gala, but let those people be fashionable. Like, I understand Emma Chamberlain, right? Emma Chamberlain has created a fashion vibe around her. That's kind of the word I was going for. Emma Chamberlain is fashionable. She is a social media person, but she's also really fashionable. So she's been working for Louis Vuitton for a while now. She's been like an ambassador for Louis Vuitton for a while. She's been at, I think, 2 fashion weeks now, and she knows how to put a look together. So I would never be... Like, I wouldn't personally be surprised if Emma Chamberlain showed up at a Met Gala at some point in her life. Like, I feel like that is just like the way that it would happen. It's like a natural, you know, way of just progressing in her career. But people like James Charles, people like Nikita Dragun, I feel like they're very much social media people and should stay as social media people. They're also very problematic. I just feel like pick better people. I don't know. So people are very angry. It turns out that the whole thing is fake. We kind of could have expected that. I don't think they've ever released a seating plan before the Met Gala, and usually what happens is Facebook, Google, and those kind of places, they buy out individual tables and they put all the social media people together, whereas on that seating plan they were mixed in with like the actual celebrities, so it just seemed very unlikely that would happen. But yeah, that was the outrage for the Met Gala. Then we had Sway House, obviously a TikTok house. There's been some drama of people going in and out, dropping out, coming back in, like you know, they had the Sway House, which was the actual physical house they lived in. A lot of people moved out, a lot of people did their own thing. So recently, Bryce Hall has been arguing with a bunch of Sway House people because for the last few months they've been all kind of saying how the Sway House is falling apart, there is no Sway House. Like, they've been saying that repeatedly. Like, Bryce in multiple vlogs has mentioned that Sway House isn't really a thing anymore. So obviously there's this drama that came along with Noah Beck's GQ interview that he did. He did like a he didn't write it himself. Noah Beck was interviewed for GQ, and it was in the magazine, and he spoke about the internet, kind of like, he spoke about Dixie with Griffin Johnson, some drama with that. Griffin then clapped back on Twitter and basically called Noah fake, and that he's just a clout chaser. We then had him mention James Charles and defend James Charles. Again, can people just give him a better PR team? Like, even if you are friends with James Charles, defending someone that messages like 14-year-olds, not usually a great look for anyone's career. Like, I'm just saying, better PR team. or just don't mention James Charles in a magazine. Like, say no comment. You're allowed to do that. I heard you're allowed to say no comment. I think no comment would have been the much better choice. He then mentions a few other people like Bryce Hall and says that Bryce Hall is very controversial, that he struggles to post TikToks with him and do stuff like that with him because brands don't think that Bryce Hall is brand safe. Which, do I think Bryce Hall is the most like amazing, like good influencer, like just great for the kids, family friendly? No. But do I think, and I'm gonna say this is gonna be controversial, like, do I think he's a better influence than James Charles? Yes. Because we're talking about idiot 20-year-old doing idiot 20-year-old things. So we're talking about borderline crimes. It's like, in the grand scheme of things, I'm gonna pick the lesser of two evils, and I think Bryce, in this case, is the lesser of two evils. Even with all of his COVID situations and all of that stuff, I still think messaging underage fans stacks up a little bit higher on the list for me. So the fact that Noah Beck had the nerve and the audacity to be praising James Charles and saying how, you know, James Charles is uncancelable, he's going to come back to the internet, all of this stuff, and then go on and basically say, oh no, see, Bryce, not good for the brand. Brands don't like him. Like, I'd understand if he kind of shamed both of them and said, yeah, they're both not really brand friendly, I don't like to work with them. But the fact that he praised one and brought down the other when this one literally committed crime, besides me. Anyway, Bryce then gets really pissed off, posts a few shady TikToks about it. He actually recently said that he got his own house, that he's like moved out on his own now, because everyone else was just kind of like doing their own thing, moving out to their own houses. So he starts shading them. Josh Richards then comes in and shades them as well. Everyone's shading everyone. They're all posting TikToks without Bryce, and then Bryce posting TikToks on his own and doing live streams shading all of them. So it was just like a lot of drama where I thought they were genuinely just like completely falling apart, not just as the Sway House, but also as a friendship group. And then they announced that they're opening a Sway House fitness thing, like a gym. So now I'm thinking, let me just put my thinking cap on, because that's been turned off all video. Just turn it back on. Was this all just promo for the gym? Like, did they do fake beef to generate hype for the gym? Is that what happened? I feel like, because they were arguing 2 seconds ago and now they're announcing a business venture that they're making together. I just feel like this was all a lie, a scam. I'm joking, it's not a scam, because I'm gonna get sued again. I just feel like I'm gonna get sued. This was all a big marketing method of bringing more awareness to the gym venture. Okay, that was that. We also have Nikita, who was also recently asked about James Charles in a kind of like on the street interview, and she tried to run away because obviously it's really awkward when you have to defend a criminal yet again, which you don't have to. You can choose to not defend him, but you're choosing actively to defend him, and that I just can't feel bad for. I'm sorry, I just can't. You can't just distance yourself. He doesn't have some kind of a hold, like choke hold on you. Literally, it looks like he's got everyone in a choke hold. Just stop defending him. I don't know.
Now, another topic. We haven't seen James Charles in a long time. Have you been speaking with James? Are you in?
With James.
How's James doing?
Great.
He's doing okay?
Great.
Do we think he might be coming out or coming back anytime soon?
He's posting on YouTube.
Okay, well that's good. There you
Yeah, it's just really awkward having to defend that. Once again, you don't have to. You can choose to defend someone else or not defend anyone, or just, you know, do your own thing. But instead, it just looks like James Charles has all of LA in a chokehold for some reason. Maybe he's just got like a bunch of dirt on everyone. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's just got dirt on everyone and everyone just feels the need to defend him so they don't get cancelled. Is he the next Jeffree Star? Because I remember Jeffree Star being like, I've got dirt on everyone. No one stands up to me because I've got dirt on... Like, is James Charles the new Jeffree Star? What turn of events? Anyway, so we got all of that. And then we have Jaclyn Hill. I feel like we're talking about all the like OG YouTubers plus a few new ones. Like Sway's kind of like newer-ish. But we're talking about, you know, all of the classics, if you will. Jaclyn Hill made a whole post announcing that she's moving in with her boyfriend, which was a really weird announcement to make. So when I was reading it, I was like, oh, is she getting married? Is she having a child? No, she's a grown woman moving in with her boyfriend who's been practically living with her anyway. But, you know, to each their own. It's her Instagram, not my place to judge, you know, do what you need to do. But she also mentions in the post that a lot of people then called out that this is she said, I'm paraphrasing, that this is the first time ever that she has kind of shared responsibilities in the house alongside kind of bills and stuff like that. It's the first time that she's lived with a boyfriend. So that makes everyone think. So they were like, okay, is she shading John Hill, right? Her ex-husband. Is she shading him? Maybe, just maybe. She didn't move in with him until they were married. And maybe, just maybe, he didn't pay any bills and didn't hold his weight in the house, like responsibility-wise. Like he didn't clean, cook and stuff. And she did say that Jordan's like cooking and doing all of that stuff. So maybe she's just saying like, hey guys, I'm in a healthy spot where I'm like sharing the house with someone who I'm not married to. We're like choosing to be together, choosing to live together. And finally, it's someone that's pulling their weight in the house. So I think that was the point. Because everyone was like, oh my god, is she like forgetting about a whole marriage that she had? I don't think she's forgetting. I think she's purposefully letting you guys know that John Hill maybe just like possibly didn't really do much around the house. It's still shady, but like it kind of makes sense. Like if that was the case, that was the case. Anyway, moving on. But she also in a Instagram story complained about her engagement on Instagram, which Instagram's just been, I just want to talk about, Instagram has just gone to let's just be honest now. Everyone's engagement was cut in half. They announced, the creative director, I think it was, behind Instagram basically announced that they're moving away from photos. Instagram, the photo app, is moving away from photos. So there is no social media platform just for pictures. Like there is just no social media platform that specializes in that now. We have YouTube for long form content. We have TikToks for short form content. We have Twitter for written content. Where is the photo in all of this? I feel like Instagram can just see that they're slowly dying, and instead of dialing back and thinking what made us successful in the first place, right, photos, they're like, no, let's just copy every other platform. When they came out with Instagram stories, who are they copying? Snapchat. When they came out with Reels, who are they copying? TikTok. Do they not have their own ideas? IGTV, they copied YouTube. Are they gonna start doing like tweets as well, posts? Are they going to be doing that? I'm just very confused. Anyway, they said they're going to move away from photos. They're not going to recommend or push photos as much as they would like video content. So that's already just really strange. I don't really see the point of having a TikTok, YouTube, and then an Instagram. You might as well just pick the platforms that offer the most growth. And to me, the platforms offering the most growth right now are either YouTube or TikTok when it comes to video content. So why would I ever post on Instagram? I don't get it. I might just post a picture and then hope for the best, I guess. But Jaclyn Hill has noticed a decline in her engagement, and so have all of her friends. Oh, I almost dropped my remote. And that is pretty normal. We've all noticed a drop-off in engagement on Instagram, but that's why just none of us take that seriously. And if Instagram is your main source of income, you might want to diversify and branch out because it's just not working out right now. I'm gonna sneeze again. Allergy season is really just swinging at me. So she then posted a whole Instagram story rant about how her engagement is off, and that she posted this picture, which was literally her in a supermarket of all things, and that the engagement was like super low on it. And first of all, it's just a normal picture, you know, not everyone has to like it. Two, Instagram has announced that they're moving away from pictures, which you should know as a social media person. You should be keeping up with all that stuff. She's also just complaining about engagement, which is still really good. Like she's still getting hundreds of thousands of likes. She's still managing to promote her makeup line and promote everything she needs to promote. So I just feel like in the grand scheme of things, this was like a very first world problem to call out. And also I feel like this is not her main source of income. Her main source of income is YouTube and her makeup line, which she promotes mainly through YouTube videos. She does like a collection video every single time she releases a launch. So I feel like in the grand scheme of things, your pictures getting less likes isn't really affecting you that much. And I feel like Instagram stories haven't really dropped off. Like I haven't seen a noticeable decline in Instagram story views, even though engagement has dropped off on photos, like actual posts. I feel like Instagram stories are still up, and Jaclyn Hill usually does affiliate links and stuff like that through her Instagram stories. So I'm seeing that's still doing well for you. So people are just kind of pissed off that she was complaining about the engagement. It is her job, so she technically has the right to complain, but at the same time, it's happening to everyone at the end of the day. Anyway, what do you guys think? Let me know. And that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, anything in the comment down below, and subscribe to post videos every time something happens. So hit that bell, you'll be notified when that's happening. Social media links and the links in the description. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.